Welcome to Windworks. I'm David.
And I'm Jenny. Today, we're diving into The Thorn by Henry Mancini, arranged for wind orchestra by Glenesk Mortimer, published by Editions Marc Reift, level 3.5.
If you're preparing this for your community wind orchestra, you're in for a treat. Mancini's melody is one of those unforgettable singing lines, achingly lyrical, cinematic, and deceptively simple.
A quick bit of context. The Thornbird's theme comes from the 1983 television miniseries based on Colleen McCullough's novel. It paints a world of vast landscapes and longing, sweeping horizons, fragile intimacy, and a persistent sense of yearning. Mancini's gift is melody, and this theme floats, sighs, and blooms.
Now, this is Windworks, and there are no strings in a wind orchestra. Mortimer's arrangement brings the string warmth into our sound world with clarinets, saxophones, horns, and carefully shaded percussion. His band writing is known for clear lines and comfortable, idiomatic parts, great for an upper intermediate ensemble at level 3.5.
Let's outline what you'll encounter. Expect a quiet, sustained opening, like a curtain rising, often with inner voice harmony in horns, clarinets, and low reeds. The main theme passing between lyrical voices, flute, oboe, clarinet, sometimes flugelhorn or alto sax, supported by a soft cushion of winds. A middle rise that intensifies the harmony and dynamic without rushing. A heartfelt climax, full ensemble, warm rather than brassy. And a gentle, reflective coda that exhales the emotion.
Style first. This is straight, not swing. Think cantabile, breath-shaped phrasing, and long arches. Mancini's lines need to breathe like a singer. Look for hairpins, those subtle crescendos and decrescendos within a single phrase, and really commit to them. They are the emotional grammar of the piece.
Tempo. Follow the printed indication, typically andante. Keep it flowing. This music loves space, but not stasis. If your conductor invites rubato, keep your eyes up for releases and pickups. The worst thing we can do here is to drag or to push through the climactic swell.
Balance and color. Melody must sit forward at all times. A good rule of thumb is melody at mezzo forte against accompaniment at piano to mezzo piano. Clarinet and saxophone sections, you are the string section in this arrangement. Aim for a velvet blend, minimal edge, synchronized vibrato or none, and matched note lengths.
Woodwinds. Flutes. Your high soft entries need warm air and spin. Don't let the pitch ride sharp as you get softer. Oboe. This line is tailor-made for your tone. Keep vibrato narrow and steady. Save the wider shimmer for the climax. Clarinets. Unison and close-voiced chords must be perfectly aligned. Watch throat tones. Find fingerings and resonance fingerings to keep A and B flat consistent. Saxophones. Blend with the clarinets. Think rounded vowel sounds. No jazz scoop, uniform articulation with the winds.
Brass. Horns, you're the glue. Shape inner lines lovingly. Settle crescendos into suspensions and support without weight. Trumpets. If there's an option for flugelhorn on the melody, take it. Color is everything. If using trumpets, think cantabile and consider cut mutes only if scored. Vibrato should be tasteful and coordinated. Trombones and euphonium, you carry many of the counter melodies and harmonic foundations. True legato. Use natural slurs where possible. Connect every note. Tuba, underpin with breadth, not volume. Long notes, impeccable intonation.
Percussion. This is about shimmer, not splash. Suspended cymbal swells that bloom underneath dynamic peaks, never ahead of them. Glockenspiel or vibraphone, if scored, should add a halo. Soft mallets, pure tone, and balance under the winds. Bass drum. Round, restrained rolls for color. Avoid any thud that pulls focus. Triangle or chimes if present are the sparkle, not the star.
Harmony and tuning. Mancini leans on rich diatonicism with gentle color tones. You'll hear lots of seconds and suspensions. Tune the long chords like a chorale. Start with the roots and fifths, low brass and low winds, then lay in the thirds with the warmest possible tone. At softer dynamics, pitch tends to sag, keep the energy in the air.
Phrasing map to try in rehearsal. Intro. Shape a single collective breath, dimensional pianissimo, not hollow. First statement. Melody players, unify your vibrato width and release points. Accompaniment, mark your dynamics down by 1. Transition. Watch for divisi inner lines, let leading tones lean, then resolve with the softest sigh. Climax. Broaden, but don't slow unless indicated. Open the sound, full support, never strident. Coda. Conductors, consider a hair wider phrase for the final cadence. Players, lift the ends of notes like you're setting them down, not dropping them.
Articulation is mostly legato with occasional tenutos. Tenuto in this style means lean and lengthen, not loud. If you see grace notes or quick pickups, place them elegantly before the beat or as written per conductor preference, but always in the same way across the section.
Common pitfalls. Overplaying the accompaniment. Clarinets and saxophones, be velvet. Percussion that reads film score epic when the band is at mezzo forte. Less is more. Melody vibrato clashes. Agree on approach. Rushing into crescendos. Keep the heartbeat steady. Breaths that chop phrases. Stagger in sustained textures and plan phrase ends where the harmony actually cadences.
Musical imagery helps. Picture the Australian outback. Warm wind, an endless horizon, a story unfolding with distance and intimacy. Bring space to your sound. Don't fill every gap. Let the rests resonate like a held gaze.
About the level. At 3.5, ranges and technique are manageable, but the challenge is musical maturity, tone, blend, and control. It's the kind of piece that reveals the ensemble's collective breath and listening habits.
Quick rehearsal hacks. Start with a slow chordal reading of key cadences. Stack, tune, and balance. Sing the melody once as a section to unify phrase shape. Set a dynamic ceiling for the first 2 pages. Save the true forte for the apex. Have mallets and horns practice dovetailing under the melody at pianissimo to find the shimmer, not the sizzle.
Finally, honor Mancini's lyricism. Let Mortimer's wind colors do what strings would have done. Long, blended lines, luminous warmth, and a natural ebb and flow. If it feels like you're breathing together, you're probably playing it right.
That's the Thornbirds, Henry Mancini's melody through John Glenesk Mortimer's elegant wind orchestra lens from editions Marc Reift, level 3.5.
Thanks for listening to Windworks. To hear an example performance and get this sound in your ear, click the link in the description.
We'll see you next time. Play with care, listen deeply, and let the music breathe.
Bye for now.